Tom.
Hello everybody, Tom Fox here. Welcome back to more Fire Emblem 3 Houses. In the last episode, we did our usual fare of educating the students and doing our mid-month battle, as it were. In this episode, however, we have to go back and do another battle because there are two quests that require battle, but they're both not assigned to the same battle, even though it looks like, even though they are on essentially the exact same battle. Why they did this, I'll never know, but we're gonna be doing it. But before then, we gotta go and take our certifications. Now, actually, in talking about the battle, I am gonna be fast forwarding through that because it is basically the same battle we just did. I'm only gonna be showing off pretty much the newer battles, and you know, more or less, I'll be stopping here and there to just kind of show off what's been going on with the units there. Anywho, let's go ahead and start with Can You Not. Can You Not actually doesn't have all of the proper skills to get upgraded quite yet, so it only has a 66% chance of passing. So let's try him at the mercenary certification. He passed anyway.
A new path to tread.
A new path to tread indeed. Let's switch him over to that. He's a mercenary anyway, so might as well. Cloud, we're gonna be upgrading to an archer since we've been training him so much in bows. What do you got for us, Claude? Probably they're not getting any stat changes here. Raphael I've been kind of two minds on because each of these kind of go well with what I've been training him in. Armor Knight because I've been training him in heavy armor. Brigand because I've been treating him in axes, but I think I'm gonna go with what he was initially built for, which is Brawler. And who knows, I'm gonna keep training him in axes because I might have him switch to something relevant to a Brigand later on. And he got a stat bonus from doing it. And his magic of all things. Switch him over to his newly certified class, Ignatz. I can make him an archer, a myrmidon, or a thief. I'm gonna opt for a thief because I would like to have somebody who is adept at steel and noctouch. Plus, he was already good with bows and swords anyway, so I think a thief would suit him. Despite how kind of bookish he is. Change to your new class there, buddy. Lysithea, there's no doubt about it. She has to be a mage. And in transforming her, she looks even more like the Final Fantasy white mage in general, but I think it's also kind of due to her, how she looks in general. Like, she kind of has like an albino sort of look to her, with the pinkish red eyes and the white skin and hair. So her outfit kind of goes well with that. Hilda, because we've been training her so heavily in armor, is going to become an armor knight. Yeah, that'll learn you.
Ah, shucks. I guess I did it.
Yeah, I guess you did. You're gonna have to be lugging that heavy armor around working extra hard. Meanwhile, Leonie, one of the hardest workers in our crew, is getting a horse. Yeah, she don't gotta walk no more. She gets a mother flipping horse.
All that hard work's paid off.
Switch to her new class. Excellent. We still have Marianne and Lorenz left to do. And I do have, I believe I've got one seal left for them to be able to upgrade. But so far, none of them actually have the skill they need to be able to upgrade. Or no, it's not that. They're not level 10, that's why. I think they do have the skill for it. All right, now you think we're heading off to battle, right? Nope, we have a ton of support conversations to go through. Let's start with Lawrence and Raphael.
Meat is the best. Veggies and fish are great too, but there's nothing like a good cut of meat.
May I join you?
Hey, Lawrence, you here to eat? It looks like you barely grabbed anything.
Please, this amount will suffice for me. There's no need to compare our portions.
No wonder you're so skinny. My little sis eats more than you. Come on, have some of mine. You need it more than I do.
You offer me half-eaten scraps? The nerve! With manners like that, even a nobleman would be an absolute disgrace. Have you no dignity?
You're pretty touchy, huh? It's probably just because you're hungry.
Raphael, please, do you mind? I cannot enjoy the simple pleasure of a meal in these conditions.
Why can't you enjoy your meal? You don't like what's on the menu? You wait here. I'll go to the kitchen and find something tastier for you.
That won't be necessary. Please just let me eat. In peace. Alone.
I don't think you get it, Lawrence. Nothing goes with a meal better than good company. If leading the Alliance is your goal, you should really try eating with other people first.
I'm afraid I fail to see the connection between leadership and dining.
If you want to be a leader, you have to know how to get along with different types of people, right? If you really want to get to know someone, all you have to do is share a meal with them.
Quite the contrary, unfortunately. It seems the more time I spend eating with you, the less likely we are to become friends.
The more you eat with someone, the more you learn about them. Their likes, their dislikes, you know? You might get some of their food that way too. You can eat more and bulk up. All that talking made me hungry again. I'm gonna go get seconds.
What an absolute bother. But I suppose he does have a point about observations of character at the dinner table.
Nothing makes me more happy than seeing Lawrence frustrated. Except maybe Hilda doing hard work. Next up, Ignatz and Lysithea.
Good morning, Lysithea. Out for a stroll, are we? It's lovely weather for it. I might go wander outside myself. I'm sure I can see some beautiful sights.
Ignatz, hold still, will you?
Sure.
Your shoes are untied. It looks sloppy. Let me just fix it for you.
Oh, thank you for letting me know. But really, I'm perfectly capable of tying them myself.
Clearly that's not the case. Otherwise, this wouldn't be an issue. Now, hush. There we go.
Thanks.
You've also got awful bedhead.
What? But I examine myself in the mirror before leaving my quarters.
It's the back of your head. Quite unkempt. You really should get it together. I mean, really. You're born to a noble adjacent merchant family, aren't you? You really should be more presentable.
Sorry, Lysithea. You're always so perfectly put together. In fact, I'd say you're perfect in all respects. I don't think I've seen you fail at anything.
Well, consider that if I make even the slightest misstep, everyone will treat me like a child. There's nothing I hate more than that.
I see. Well, I think you're very mature. If anything, you may be overdoing it somewhat. I mean, people treat me like a child sometimes. But I like it, because it reminds me that other people care about me. You know? No matter how much we stretch, some things are always beyond us. I think it's fine to be vulnerable and ask for help sometimes.
Ignatz, are you really lecturing me about how I conduct myself right now? You're a sheepish, unreliable scatterbrain who can only ever think about what others think of him. Perhaps you should worry about your own maturity before you start questioning mine. Although you certainly look the part of a baby, so maybe that's asking too much. Anyway, I've got things to do, so I'm gonna go now.
Lysithea, wait. Hey!
Out of my way! You're such a child, I swear.
That was uncalled for. After all, I am older than she is.
Lysithea is taking the opportunity to sort of like bully the next, like, I'm assuming Ignatz is like one step up in age from Lysithea. So just taking that opportunity to sort of bully him. Poor Ignatz. All right, Ignatz and Leone.
Oh, Professor, here's the map you... Well, there's always next time, I suppose.
Hey, Ignatz, didn't you have something to talk to the professor about?
Oh no, nothing urgent. You didn't cut short your conversation because of me, did you?
Come on, do I seem like the type to do that? No, I just had a couple of questions about the bows. We're done now, so I thought I'd come and tell you.
The bows? Is something wrong with them?
Lots of them have come in for repairs lately, so I switched out some of the strings for stronger ones. They've been breaking less, but now they're harder to draw.
Ah, I see. I suppose people would prefer if you went back to the lighter bowstrings.
Maybe. If the only issue was the draw weight, I'd just tell people to get stronger arms. But the real problem is that you can't shoot as fast. The arrows also fly too far now.
I can see how slower shooting is a drawback, but the arrows flying farther, that actually sounds like a good thing.
Sure, on open plains, but up close you lose accuracy. That's why I thought it might be good to use different bowstrings for different scenarios. I wanted the professor's opinion about that.
Oh, good point. You know a lot about bows, don't you?
Guess I do. I grew up in a hunting village, so I've been around them my whole life. I wouldn't say I'm necessarily better than anyone, but at least I know what I'm doing. And you? Do you have something you're really good at?
Me? Oh no, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sure you'll find your thing someday.
I hope so.
Finally, pleasant conversation! All of these are just them arguing about stuff for the C rank. Leone and Claude.
Is the water supposed to be this cold? God, my hand slipped again. Hey, what's that noise? What are you doing? Sorry, I'm sorry, okay? Another fine mess I've gotten myself into.
What happened, Claude? You're soaked.
The student whose turn it was to do the dishes today was ill, so I volunteered to take his place. The dining hall lady was on my case the whole time for breaking plates and getting water everywhere. Actually, not everywhere, mostly on myself. It was just one big mess. It wore me right out, too. Could really use a nap about now.
You might be a noble with a fancy bloodline, but you sure don't act the part.
Being noble or common doesn't have anything to do with washing dishes.
Ho, I dare say most nobles would refuse to do it. But hey, I prefer it your way. You don't act like you're better than everyone.
I'm honored that you acknowledge my greatness. And I'm rather fond of your blunt way of praising a person's strengths, too.
Really? To be honest, I don't actually trust my own ability to read people. I like to look for the good in them, but that doesn't always mean it's really there. I mean, you seem like a good person, but your heart could be black for all I know.
You say you can't figure people out, but what you said just now was pretty shrewd. It's wise not to trust appearances alone.
I'll keep that in mind. Though, I'm not sure I should be taking advice from someone covered in dish suds.
Yeah, I see your point.
Normal conversation. They have a good chemistry, I think. Leone and Lysithia.
I think I'm gonna pass out. Ah!
Whoa, Lysithia? You're really pale.
Yeah, I've been feeling really queasy all morning. I'm just heading back to my quarters to rest.
Can you even make it there in that state? Here, climb on my back. I'll carry you.
What? No. I'm not some sort of infant.
Always worried about looking like a kid. No time for that now. Just get on.
I'm feeling a bit better now. I should be okay from here. Thank you so much, Leone. I hope I wasn't too heavy. Was I?
No, not at all. Actually made for a fun bit of training.
Training?
Yeah, carrying someone around is good for the legs. You're just the right weight for it, too. I might ask you to help me train again sometime. Anything can be a kind of training with the right attitude, you know?
Are you always thinking about training?
Well, I can't devote all my time purely to training, so it's more efficient if I can train while I get other stuff done at the same time.
Wouldn't that actually be rather inefficient?
Huh? What do you mean?
Well, for example, if you're training for endurance, it seems running would be a better approach. If you're only ever training by cramming it in with other tasks, you won't be getting the best results. I'm no expert on the subject, but even I can logic that one out.
Come to think of it, you do always seem to stick to a pretty rigid schedule, don't you? I've noticed that you focus completely on whatever it is you've set out to do. Then you switch to something else and focus completely on that.
You've noticed, have you?
Now that I think about it, you may be right. Maybe that is the more efficient way to do things. Hey, you're really bright, Lysithia. Thanks so much for the helpful advice.
That was sweet of Leonie to check on me and carry me all the way to my quarters. And in the end, I just lectured her. She did thank me for it, but I probably could have handled that better.
It really doesn't help that that Lysithia kind of judging her social interaction after that. That kind of reminds me of me. At every social interaction, I'm like, did that go well?
Huh? Are you actually reading, Hilda? I thought you hated studying.
Oh, hush. It's just a letter from my brother. He sends them all the time.
Your brother, huh? Isn't he known as a great general of the Alliance? A true beacon of...
Don't even start. That's got nothing to do with me.
Uh-oh, better not let your brother hear you say that. 'Twould break his fraternal heart. But all joking aside, it sounds like he really cares for you.
You can say that again. He must be rather bored, too, now that the situation in Elmira has settled down.
Ah, the Elmirans, the Eastern Menace, as they're often called. I did hear your brother had fought them a number of times. In fact, I hear he's even gone toe-to-toe with Nadir, the great Elmiran warrior.
Nadir, the undefeated, was it? Just another grizzled old man as far as I'm concerned. But my father was ecstatic when he heard my brother had defeated him. He paraded my brother all over our territory. What a pain that must have been for our people.
A pain? Any celebration is something to be enjoyed. Celebration puts smiles on faces faster than anything. I'm sure even you at least congratulated him, right? A smile from you would surely mean the world to your brother.
Well, sure. Then he got all worked up and started saying things like, I am the protector of Fodlan.
That's not far from the truth, you know? Why do you think the Elmirans have been so quiet lately? They're wary of your brother. If House Goneril of the Border were a bunch of weaklings, the Elmirans would have invaded Fodlan a long time ago.
You talk about it as though you've spoken to the Elmirans yourself.
Well, I am heir to the leading house of the Alliance. I'm privy to all kinds of information, whether I like it or not.
You act so nonchalant about your studies, but you know so much about politics and history. You're a hard guy to grasp, you know that, Claude?
Oh, I disagree. I'd let you grasp me any day. My hand, my heart, even my neck. But if you want to know all of my secrets, you'll have to bear yours as well.
Wow, a conversation where Hilda almost seemed human. Neat. All right, we finally got the supports out of the way. I've been to the shop before we started recording. We got certifications out of the way. Let's head to the battle. And of course, it's going to be the quest Clearing the Way at Magdred Way. Head to Magdred Way and take down the bandits. New merchants will come to the monastery to sell their wares if they know the area is safe. So, let's do this. Speed battle. Yes, this fight really isn't much to write home about. It's basically the same thing we did before, just with axe fighters instead of sword fighters, and there's not a lot of, like, relevance here. I kind of want to show off these battles when it's like they're in kind of like a new area, but this is in the same area as the one we did in the previous episode, so I don't really see much of a point to it. Still kind of weird that they make you do the same battle area, like, for 2 quests in a row, as opposed to having them just both count for one of them. Never understood why. But in terms of things like fast forwarding through some of these, is there anything that in the game that's kind of seen as sort of like superfluous that doesn't really need to be shown? You know, because between the exploration episodes and then the episodes where we kind of do like the teaching portion, the battle portion, and then the end of the month where we actually get into the meat of the chapter, is there anything from that that could be like shortened so maybe we can get this down to like 2 videos per chapter as opposed to maybe like 3? I don't know, it's just something that's kind of been bugging me a little bit. So let me know down in those comments. A couple of the units, well, a lot of the units level up quite a bit here, but not nearly enough, or I don't think any of them level up in terms of their abilities. Some of them might. You'll see a screen later on from when I'm preparing for the main chapter battle, or the chapter's main battle, I should say. where it'll show who exactly, it'll show like all the stats and whatnot. You can see like what's different, what I gained from there. I just wanted to speed through this very quickly, but I couldn't really think of a good time to go about that. Anywho, fight's over now, so let's continue. Now that battle's over, on to the rest of the week and our actual goal. It's Dedu's birthday. I'll give him flowers. Dude's a little intimidating. All right.
Impressive. Thanks.
Thanks to you, I feel safe again. Oh, and I'll be sure to have the days that traveling merchants will be visiting at the monastery added to the calendar. Give me Morphus seeds, bandits and merchant military for the battalion. All right. So before we move on, I'm actually gonna head over to the marketplace and the item shop because hopefully the intermediate seals will have been restocked. They have not. Okay, they won't come back into stock until next time. So if that's the case, then unfortunately, Marianne and Lawrence are not gonna be able to upgrade their class until next month. And you know, I'll just do some quick stuff here. I guess nobody needs replenishing. Nothing really needs fixing, and okay, I guess we're good there. No certifications, unfortunately, because I don't have the. Oh no, wait, I think I have one seal, correct? I think I do. I'm pretty sure I have at least one seal. So let's see. Lawrence, I can upgrade to Cavalier or Mage. Wait, there's two on there. It's Cavalier Mage and Dark Mage? Dark Mage? Huh. Surprised I couldn't upgrade Lysithia to that. I'll start with Marianne because she's more cut and dry. Since I'll be upgrading her to Priest. There's a chance I might go for Pegasus Knight at some point, but she has been successfully upgraded to Priestess.
I actually passed?
I think that's actually my last intermediate seal. Yeah, nobody else can upgrade right now. So, without further ado, let's start our mission. Conan Tower, the Gautier inheritance. A group of thieves led by disowned son of House Gautier has stolen a hero's relic and begun to run amok. Seeking to neutralize this threat, the church is sending your house to settle their matter. The Gautier inheritance. White Clouds, Chapter 5, Tower of the Black Winds.
Say, Teach, this must be the tower, don't you think? You know, even for a tower, it's pretty, towering.
It's more like a fortress.
It's a remnant of ancient wars. Those thieves certainly found themselves a great place to nest. I hear their leader Miklon is a former noble. It makes sense that he would already know about this place.
Several hundred years ago, this was an important stronghold for diffusing invasions from the north. Back then, this tower was built for both surveillance and defense. It will be difficult to seize it.
Gilbert, isn't it? You hail from the kingdom, right? No wonder you're so knowledgeable. While we're chatting so amicably, do you mind if I ask some questions?
I don't mind. If I can answer them, I will.
Have you ever seen the Lance of Ruin?
I have, a long time ago. It was an impressive, if not eerily ominous weapon to behold. According to Margrave Gautier, Miklon has used the lance to turn the tables on his pursuers.
Is that right? Then those without a crest can use it as well. Interesting. As far as I knew, that wasn't possible. And then we have the mythical Sword of the Creator, which can't be used by anyone except Teach, crest or no crest. Maybe you're just that special, Teach, or maybe there's something you're not telling us. Either way, I expect big things from you in this battle.
I'm relying on you, Claude.
Are you now? Then why don't you hand over the Sword of the Creator for a bit? Then again, it would just be a heavy blade in my hands. There's no justice in this world, Teach. The rain is really coming down now. Let's finish this quickly.
And as always, we're gonna take a quick look at the map here. Not support. You don't need to do that now. Looks like Ignox is gonna be busy because we have some chests here. Let's see, swords. I am seeing mostly swords and axes around here. A couple of bows. Miklon's up there, level 11, using the Lance of Ruin. What can I see about it? 22 might, good lord. Crestbearer can use Ruin Sky. Can I see that ability on him anywhere? He's got Lance Prowess level 3 and, oh, he can steal. Allows units to steal a non-weapon item from a foe with a lower speed stat. Oh wait, hold on, inventory, combat arts. So it looks like he can't use the combat art because he doesn't have the proper crest. He doesn't have a crest at all, it looks like. We have one, we've got one mage over here. The rest are axe, sword, and bow users, it looks like. So, for the most part, this seems pretty cut and dry. And we got Bernadetta backing us up as well. We have so many people who know how to use bows. Hey, Bernadetta isn't the best addition to our group after all. It looks like we're gonna have to angle ourselves in a way. Although, Claude being an archer could prove interesting. We also have Gilbert, but he stands to be an ally, so he's not gonna actually be able to do anything to help us. Oh, this could be interesting. Some armor knights around here. All right, I see where we're going here. So, as usual, let's go ahead and organize our troops. All right, this is what I got my units looking like for this battle. I mostly switched out some of the items in order to give some of my units iron items on top of their steel items. Main reason for that is just so they get the additional speed bonus that they wouldn't get from the steel items. Steel items have a tendency to be heavier and thus kind of affect your attack speed. So being able to use those will generally be useful and hopefully actually help out. We'll kind of have to see how that one goes once we're all said and done here. And of course, Bernadetta can't have anything different than what she already has. So let's go ahead and fight. All right, jumping.
The enemy is close by. We're almost to the top floor.
Phew, why did we have to climb so high before a battle? At least it's better than fighting in heavy rain.
All right, so where we're gonna start off here
Who, me?
is we are going to move Hilda and Leone into the thick of it.
Let's get to it.
I had Leone back a little bit further so that way she could just be up there.
I stand ready.
We'll plant some of our magic and arch and bow users firmly behind here. Bernadetta up there.
Stay focused.
Understandably, Bernadetta does not want to be a part of this. Aaron can come up here, and I'm actually going to have Claude stay back here because he can actually attack this person from here. I believe the terrain caused there to be a little bit of an issue for what he's doing. If I went for Monster Blast with this, however, there's a chance I could kill with a crit. Not entirely sure. So I'm just gonna go ahead and blast at this guy right now.
Don't hold this against me, okay?
Son of a gun actually got the crit.
It was a good try.
He received a vulnerary for it. Oh yeah, speaking of vulneraries, I wanted to touch base on something that happened on Twitter by the time this comes out a couple weeks ago. Where I think it was Emil Chucker Conroy posted something saying that he didn't know that vulnerary was thought vulnerary was pronounced vulnerary, which I was in the same boat on, but you know, difference between me and him is that he didn't have a 100+ part Let's Play, where for the majority of it I was calling them vulneraries. All right, and for the likey-likies, we're gonna go ahead and do a shooty-shooty. And you're gonna be deady-deady. Mainly just a weaken. I could bring Lorenz around to this side. What level is he? He's 10? Give him the old razzle-dazzle with that fire, huh? Ooh, he used it twice.
You're outclassed.
He was outclassed.
I thought I gave it my all.
Boy, oh, you've got a lot to learn. Both when it comes to the ladies and when it comes to matters of combat. I was gonna say matters of the heart, but that's the same thing.
I guess it worked out.
It worked out after all.
I guess I feel a little stronger.
Yeah, battle priest! Yeah, battle priest! We got a thief? Is this guy a thief? Yes, thief right there. Ooh. Dismount. I'm actually more kind of curious what that does. Huh. So she could be on or off the horse depending. And I guess the only difference is on the turn that she's not on the horse, she just doesn't get the move up. But when she's off the horse, she doesn't take the penalty from being on the horse for certain weapons. That's pretty damn neat. Hilda, come over here and wait. Found a training sword, not bad. Let's move Kenyon up here. Oh, Lawrence already took his turn, so I won't be able to do what I wanted to do with Ignatz, so I'll just move Ignatz up. Raphael, coming up here. My team moves as a unit. I'll have Leone go on advance guard here. Ooh, hello, rear guard.
Hurry up, you fools!
Enemies approach from the lower floors. Watch the rear flank.
Well, all I want to know is how did I miss them? Anyway. Since Ignatz has to go that direction anyway, I'm gonna put Lawrence up this way. Kenyon can run ahead up this way. Bernadetta can follow close behind. Ignatz does need to come. I'm gonna move Leone over this way. What does she have right now? I'm gonna switch her up to the Iron Lance so she could easily actually, Steel Lance. I was gonna say so she can make follow-up attacks easier, but I don't think she needs the experience as much as some of my other units. Ignatz and Lorenz in particular. Same with Marianne. Lysithea could use some experience as well. Oh, hello. Who can attack over there? Aha! Claude. I think you need to be getting into sniper battles more often. Claude right here. Combat arts. Oh, I can actually attack one. I can actually attack this guy from here. Can I get follow-up? Oh, I can get follow-up. Might as well. That's one. I was hoping for the crit. I didn't think he'd be that lucky to be able to get the crit twice. All right, Marianne, you're gonna move up here. I can at least use physic on somebody leveled up to get their heals, to get their health all the way up, so that way she can at least gain some experience from that, and also skill in, you know, what she do. I just want to make sure. And okay, I wanted to make sure of that. Because I was about to put Raphael directly into that guy's range, but I don't want to do that, so we'll move over here. She can move up this way. Well, I probably should have packed a lunch. Ignatz, you've got to come over here. That's everybody. Who's moving? The thief is moving. She didn't attack back. There we go.
Too easy.
Miss and you die? I think I'm powering up Claude a little bit too much.
Progress suits me well.
Seems to. Dude's straight up dead! One of the thieves is on the move. I guess, oh man, this could be trouble, because I think I just attracted everybody to that area. I guess Gilbert can handle the rear. I made a mistake here. Yeah, all right. We'll move Ignatz over here. What about the iron bow? Nope, not enough speed to be able to do that. What do I got? I've got... That's, yeah, fire for 13, but he also has Sagittee. I can't actually... Oh, here we go, Sagittee. Might of 7 plus his magic, so that'd be 17 versus, yeah, 13. And this guy who has a resistance of 2. It depended if I get attacked twice. On top of that, can he not be followed up? Or is it because she's on a horse? Oh, I think the mounted combat makes it impossible for her. Oh, tricky, tricky. I think being on a horse makes it so she can't make follow-up attacks, but she has before? Fairly certain? Oh, I didn't want her to, ugh.
Another one down.
So much for Lorenz's, got a chest key. Actually, or not Lawrence, yeah, so much for Lawrence there. I'll just do this. A lot of people are in range of that. Let's see. I'm gonna move her into range of... Well, this is quite the dilly of a pickle here. Alright, how's your resistance? Teach? 8, 1, 5, 8. What's he packing? Fire. Yeah, Ignatz can pull that off quite well, actually. In fact, I'll move him significantly more forward. Also moving people away from this area. I'll use Physic again.
Thanks for that.
Juan's gonna get a ton of experience from this. Move Bernadetta over here. Scythia can come up this way, and Lawrence can come up here. She can go that way, and Raffi can come over here. Kanina can come up here. Who am I? Oh, Claude. Claude's just gonna wait there. As the archer, well, first off, we got the mage. Ah, trying to take advantage of the situation, huh?
I'm getting better.
This magic is going up by a lot. Is there any? I wonder if there's any magic attacks that I can actually do. I mean, like, what do you? You're a little bit out of your league here. You have 1 health left. A smarter, smarter person would have ran. Oh, just trying to go for the old man, huh? Claude! Oh, Claude! Why don't you use your iron bow and take this guy out, yeah? That's fun.
Piece of cake.
And you missed. And that's two. Oh, the archer was taken out, yeah? Alright, anybody still level 10? Lysithia is. And there's a perfect spot to take advantage of some confusion right here.
You were outmatched.
You were outmatched.
I don't have time for failure.
I wouldn't call that a failure. You got 2 of your better stats up. Alright, let's open the chest and see what we got. An armor slayer, not bad. Oh, this is, I made the right choice of using her for that. All right, I guess we're just gonna start pressing forward here just because we're out of range of everything else. Yeah, there's nothing for miles. Bernadetta might fall behind because I think her movement is only 4 still. I should have used assist to get her level up a little bit more. Oh well. Lawrence? Yep, here come some of these other guys. What's in the corner there? Everyone else moving fast. We're basically just running until we get all the way to the end there. You are a fortress knight with quite a hefty amount of resistance as well. An accuracy ring. A ring that increases the rate of attacks. So, oh right, I had shields before, doy. All right. Is there an auto battle function? Yeah, I think for a turn, I'll initiate auto battle. Charge. Auto battle for 1 turn, strategy charge, yes. I can't really... She's gonna move way ahead there. It's mostly because, like, I don't have, like, much to do here. What the hell's Claude even gonna do? Claude's just gonna... Okay. More units coming from the rear. These units are coming up behind them. Oh, these units are starting to move now. Probably not a good idea to have auto battle on anymore. All right, Ignatz is in range of, he can move 5? Oh, he's a thief. Yeah, that makes sense. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, thief on thief action. All right, let's move. I'm gonna move Ignatz over here to take cover. Raphael can come over here. I think, like, having played 3 different Fire Emblem games at this point has really given me a bit of a better composure against some of these other things. Canyonot's still level 10, so I'm gonna have to work at that. All right, Lysithia. Her name is just fun to say, Lysithia. I'm gonna move her here so that way we can just get this item on the ground here. Rusted Lance. Return it to the convoy, I'll have it repaired later. Is that everybody? Yep, here comes the enemy. Tet for tet. Tit for tat? Tet-a-tat. I forgot how that saying goes. Tet-a-tat. Those guys are inevitably gonna catch up with us because we're gonna have to go a little bit slower here. But... Grenadessa, come over here. Will your combat art kill? No, it will not. So that's good for me. Similar to how C is for Cookie, that's also good enough for me. If she had gotten 1% crit, I would have been impressed. No experience, but some much needed love. I'm gonna have Kenny not charge at this guy head on. Oh wait, oh, I can charge at him up here. How far can you move? Not far enough. All right, can you not? Times 2. Sword of the Creator! No, that ain't gonna work out. I need to improve his sword skill anyway, so I'm gonna go ahead and do that.
No hesitation. As expected.
It's kind of confusing how I'm building Can You Not.
Such power dwells within?
Yes! We've been over this! Vulnerary. Good. Raphael needs a level up. Is anyone else still level 10? At this point, no. Claude needs to slow his roll, actually, so... Let me move you up here. Fire... Not as much as I wanted. Ignatz, my boy. How about you? Lawrence, why don't you come over here and use... Let me see how much Ignat's bow does. Depending if I'm using the steel or iron bow. Steel does 14, iron does 13. All right. Lawrence is gonna use Sagittae. The crit actually wouldn't have been too bad. And I think, yeah, the battalion is full level now. Hit +5. I'm such a nerd, because I really love all these numbers in this game. I'll go with the iron bow because might as well not waste the a good thing here.
I did.
You did? Okay, who else is, oh, you! Raffi, why don't you come over here and show him... I mean, like, I'm raising a character similar to this in Skyrim, so let's just see what unarmed can do. Just a standard punch straight to the gut.
Strength in action. I think I've gotten stronger.
Good for you, Raph. Alright, I think I can auto battle the rest of this. Nobody's... Let me just make sure. Nobody's in range to just get themselves killed, right? The closest would be... Yeah, no, we're good. I can auto battle the rest of this charge. Ooh, that. Oh no! I went too far. Never underestimate the power of a horse. Oh my god!
Here we go! Attack them from both sides!
It's an ambush.
Are they gonna get a chance to attack? Because I think Bernadetta might die. Okay, they didn't get a chance to attack. Can you not? Oh, the damn pillar is in the way. All right, this is gonna be an interesting battle or two. Lysithia. Oh, I got no reason to use your new spell, as much as I would want to. Miasma would bring her down pretty darn close. Iron Bow. Let's start with the Iron Bow just to get him weakened a little bit. And is that the armored unit? Oh, they've got, oh, it is, first off, it is an armored unit. So magic user, like Lawrence, would be useful here. Sagittee would hit twice, would fire also hit twice. Yes, but it would leave him alive. Let's go ahead and Sagittee the armored unit. Sagittee. We're gonna have to learn, oh, unnecessary critical hit!
Naturally.
Got a vulnerary? Somebody said something, but I didn't actually hear what it was because he got an item at the same time. Lysithia. Come over here and burn them to death.
You underestimated me.
Lysithia is going to be very useful against the armored unit that's like far behind here. Iggy. Maybe, no, I already used Cloud. I just need to know if Bernadetta and Ignatz will be able to deal enough damage to take this guy out. 15. Ignatz. Let's try Break Shot with the Steel Bow. 18. That's... I think that's just enough. I think she... 12. Oh no, I was using Curve Shot before. Combat Art Curve Shot. Yeah, that's just enough. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and move Canyonaut over here and wait. We'll get some of that support yet. 100% chance to hit. Works for me. I mainly don't want Bernadette getting kills because she can't gain experience when she's not one of my students. And we can combat art. Break shot with a steel bow, and it's just, oh, it's more than enough. I don't know why I thought otherwise. Ow.
Who knew?
Did not search me. He's almost level B in bows, I think. And it makes sense. B is for bows. God, it works out just so well. Leonie, what do you have? You have instant death. How's your experience? 49. Anybody in a desperate need? Steel Lance will deal only 10 damage. She's not very strong. Also, I don't know why I haven't been using Nosferatu nearly as much. Nosferatu would deal 14. And Leonie deal a strike that won't just immediately kill. Yes. With an asterisk, as long as she doesn't critical. She has a 12% chance to crit, so I'm not gonna hold my breath. Thank God. Dare I say Leonie's one of my most powerful. No! Oh! I almost moved her to where I wanted Marianne. Nosferatu. Sure kill. And get some of that white magery up.
I'm really sorry.
No, you're not. Vulnerary. Intense battles took place here. Training sword. Alright, we still have one axe guy left over here, and after that, the road is more or less clear. I don't know who could have died to this over here, unless they were playing on hard. Because Micklin probably could have been moving at that point. That's the guy I shot with an arrow before. Let's get him equipped with the steel axe. Wait. All right, here comes the enemy. More of them are here. Yes, this is going to be quite interesting. Oh, thank you, big guy. All right, let's do this. Iron bow. Get some damage in. And then we'll finish him off with can you not using an iron sword. What rank am I in swords anyway? What? Let's see, rank. Oh, only D+. Wow, I'm so far behind my students in this regard.
It's over.
I mean, like, that was kind of unnecessary, but
well.
you know what? It works out.
Amazing.
You have to give Dorothea the, Dorothea, god damn it, the same treatment. Who needs it more? 72. You do not need it. 6. All right. I'm gonna give it to Lysithea.
I just worked harder.
Lysithea is just a fun name to say. Next time I wander around, I'm probably gonna do a lot of training. Ooh, the battalion's up. Magic attack, hit, and resilience up. So she could withstand, like, she could withstand a magical nuclear blast and she'd be fine. Cloud, let's get you back over here. And what do we have? Anybody else coming from this way? No. Let's give it to Hilda. I think the Naira actually can attack twice. Yeah. That's nuts. I'll use the steel axe though because it does more damage, so I won't have a chance getting hit.
Hilda! Hilda!
Shut up. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and use heal. I need to just heal as often as possible to level up her white magic. Her white magic. So what kind of attack is this guy packing? 32! Oh my god. He also does he have weight down? Hold the phone. Resistance by 2, defense by 2. Axe prowess and axe fair gain +5 attack. Oh, okay. I thought attack was accuracy. No, that's yeah. I thought it was to hit. It's very wrong on that front. I still think I could take him. It's just gonna take a bloody miracle. What's his speed like? His attack speed is 0. So at the very least, I'll be able to get multiple hits on him. Lysithea is gonna be the key though because she has that spell that reduces that pierces resistance. So let's have I'll just advance further with Leone. Raphael can come too. Finally broken the habit of calling him Percy. Did I? Oh, okay, I did. Oh, he's gonna move forward. All right. Ignatz, move up. Bernadetta, move up. Can you not? Move up. Lysithea, move up. Claude, move up. Who's got the best defense around? Or rather, protect. 19 on Hilda. How much on her? 18 protects. They're about the same. But still, 32 is nothing to scoff at. They still be taking like 13 to 14 damage per hit. Fortunately, his attack speed is still 0. But if I could just get to a point... Okay. I'm gonna stack up Leone, Lysithea, and Marianne in this guy's attack range. You can't attack at a range, right? No. The plan will be... Leone will tank. Let me just check his skills one more time. Okay, I'm making sure he doesn't have anything like the Death Knight had that I was attempting to try and kill at one point. Leone tanks. Lysithea's DPS. Marianne heals. That's the overall plan that I'm going for here. I actually moved Ignatz to the wrong area. But it's fine. What do you got coming up here? Axe and archers. Yes, the random acts of kindness. Ooh, a javelin. You do not have one, and you cannot use one very well, so I'm not gonna have you equip it. Raphael here. I mostly just want to move most of my units up further. These guys are moving. Wow. Oh, he doesn't actually have that good to hit. On them, anyway. Alright. I've got everyone in position except for Lysithea, so I'm gonna wait one more turn. Go here. Cloud. Claude might actually not be a bad choice for this either. He can do range DPS. Because he'd be able to hit from there. Yeah, okay, that'd work out perfectly. So Claude will be camped out here. Marianne, I'm gonna camp out next to Claude because of Physic. Move her in, but not close enough to where he comes charging at me. Thinking maybe... I'm gonna move Can You Not here. Keep the Iron Sword up so you can get that leveled up. Move Bernadetta over here and wait. Who else do I have to move? Lawrence. No. Should I have them engage these guys? Yeah, Held will be just fine. Training sword. Okay, good there. And who else has to go? I guess we'll just skip to the next turn. I think it was Raphael, but I'm not gonna move him. Shut! Shut! Critical! It was swords. Damn!
Another step forward.
Yeah, you're telling me. Your punches are gonna be awesome. Back that way. All right, let's set up the box. 1, 2, 3, 4. God damn it. I need one more turn with this. In the meantime, I'll move Bernadetta and Can You Not up. Alright, you over here. She'll be fine. She'll be absolutely fine. He said hopefully. Smack him down, smack him good.
Sweaty.
Ew, I'm all sweaty. You know what? There are children every day who get sweaty. I don't know why I said children specifically, but there are. They're still gonna go for him. All right. He'll be fine, right? What's his defense at? 10 versus their attacks of 18 and 15. Yeah, he'll be absolutely fine. All right, Marianne, line up here. Ignatz, move your keister forward. And everyone else can sort of sit on it for now. No more enemies are spawning, so that's good. All right, now we can set up the box. She'll take a lot of damage. Also, I didn't equip her with a better weapon. I should have given her the Armor Slayer. I can give her the Armor Slayer next time, but for now, we'll just go with this. And if not, I could turn back time and I could find a way. I'll take back the words that hurt you. All right, punchies. Give him the punchies.
Should have trained better.
Give him a punch to the gut. Lawrence versus Ignatz. Ignatz is almost leveled up, so I'll use him to weaken this guy. Without realizing that he was in direct range of another archer. But his bow skill goes up to B. Flippin' awesome.
I feel like I've grown.
You really have, buddy. Skill level's now B.
I think I've got the hang of it.
Really got it. I'm proud of you. Finish him off. Yeah, Iron Lance will do it.
Magnificent.
All right. Ladies and gentlemen, the stage has been set. wait. Bernadette can go down here. Und wait. And the rest can wait. Let's get that stage set. 14 damage. 8 and 8, not bad. Leonie levels up.
Can't get comfortable.
All right, ally. The ally is coming in to help me with this. Combat art, monster blast, steel bow, bring him down to 14. I'd rather he not get like a horrific amount of damage on them. That works. Even if he does crit, he won't kill. Oh. What are you, oh! Who's doing that? I can't see over the wall. Fire. I didn't even need it. I didn't even need it. So we're just gonna, oh, I thought it was cavalry, never mind. We're just gonna go ahead and fire because, man alive. Pierces through him like he was paper. Accuracy ring. I'm gonna move, just so I don't have to waste a physic, I'm gonna move Leonie down here and then I'm gonna move Marianne back to heal her. Although Ignatz is gonna need one soon too, so.
So nice of you.
So nice of you. Strength up.
Is this power really mine?
Yes! All right, nothing left to do, but I guess auto battle and advance. Charge. I'm probably just gonna take him out immediately, but honestly, at this point, Dan, you can just cut ahead to when Dan, cut ahead to when I'm actually fighting the boss, because there's nothing left. Alrighty, we got everybody lined up here. I think what I'm gonna end up doing is have Bernadette come up here and not use any sort of combat art. I'm just gonna have her wait because I wanna bring Teach up here. And I want to attack using the Sword of the Creator. Mainly because I'm going up against somebody else who is using a relic. 10% chance to crit, huh? Maybe I should pelt him a little bit from a distance. That would kill. I don't want to kill him. There we go.
So, you think you can take the lance from me, huh? I'll kill you. I'll kill every last one of you!
He seems upset. But you know what? He's gonna learn the hard way. What happens when you cross somebody who wields the Sword of the Creator. Did I get him? Wait, I don't know if I killed him or not. I think I only attacked once and he did nothing.
Not bad for your kind. A bunch of spoiled, rotten children. What the hell? Dad, look at that! I'm out of here! Hold on! No! Ah!
That form. Oh my. Is this your first time fighting such a thing? Then listen well to what I say.
HP reserve, latent abilities, barrier and confusion, armor breaks, gambits, staggering blows, and how'd you learn all this anyway?
An evil power has caused them to grow quite large. Their life force is beyond a mortal like yourself. You cannot win unless you fell them twice, or even thrice. Even if you've cornered one, you cannot let your guard down. Those things are even worse when threatened. Can you see that barrier? It is surrounded by great power. You must break through to fight that thing. A strong attack or gambit might help to break through more quickly. If you can break the barrier, that power will have nowhere else to go, and that will likely cause confusion for that thing. It cannot counter while confused, which means that is the best time to attack. If you break down all of their barriers, not only will they be confused, they will not be able to move for a short while. Without the power flowing around them, they will not be able to restore their barriers. You might even be able to get something from them. They have such might that they will not fear you alone. But a battalion could prove useful on that front. Attack them with a gambit to draw their attention and force them to target you. Be on your guard when they have realized their full power. The damage caused at times like that is not contained to just one spot. Once they have charged some power up, their barriers will be restored. You really must pay close attention to those things. Distract them with a gambit, or just take them down before they can attack. In any case, think carefully before you act.
How'd you learn all this anyway?
You should be conquering that thing instead of talking to me. If you're out of questions, get over there and fight!
I like how that's a tutorial message.
How awful. So the hero's relics are hiding a terrible power within. I can't even tell friend from foe anymore. Now, I feel for him, but the best we can do now is finish this quickly.
So this is where battalions come in to be useful. He's got quite the range on him. He's gonna hit him quite handedly here. So how did I break their barriers again? Was it with... I think I had to draw their attention with battalions. Full powers realized. It seems like I have to, with that, it seems like I have to kill him twice? Twice. Or maybe 3 times, it looks like. If unit lands a hit, target foe is able to use magic for 1 turn. That's if he has 1 thing left. Unit initiates combat. If unit initiates combat, grants strength for strength +6 during that turn. Wow. Battle defense makes a critical hit against critical hits against this unit is impossible. Barrier reduces damage by 50% while intact. Remove it to inflict armor break. I forgot what it said to do for to get rid of his armor. All right, since he seems to only be going for Gilbert initially, let's get some of our units in there. This is definitely going to be a fierce battle. Gambits seem to be the way to weakening them. I don't want to throw everybody in there. Interesting. If I move here, they're gonna go. It's gonna go for Leone. Raphael can wait back there, as well as my clothies. All right. Here he comes.
Child's play.
Missed, fortunately, both times. That's impressive. Big plays, big plays. One of his, oh my god, is he just doing an AoE attack? Is this attack physical or magical? It's probably physical considering the strength bonus here. Let's go ahead and hit him with a gambit. I just have Onslaught. Let's go ahead and use Onslaught then.
We've got your back.
Gambit boost!
Don't underestimate us.
right, all going for Leonie now. I could actually have her move a little bit to sort of like... Ooh, the heal tile would be good there. The barrier is down on that end. This is a perfect chance to strike. I'm gonna go for Nosferatu. Alright. Here comes the first death. Ooh. 12 damage, huh? Guess it counts as being in his range. 44! But the first hit will kill anyway, so it doesn't matter. There we go. That's one death. Health is full and he gains the ability to take out people's magic. So, let's see. Steel Axe only hit once. Iron Axe would be better in this situation. Let's go ahead and do that. Haley can't use magic anyway, she'll be safe. It's good that I can attract this thing's attention. Is it still going for? It is still going for, okay. We can also get it out into wider open areas as well. Make it a little bit easier to take down. Oh, damn. Yeah, let's do that. Oh man, he's so strong at this point. He's gonna be able to take another mastery exam soon, methinks. I'm gonna be attacking his barrier if I do that. It will still kill though. What level is Lawrence? Lawrence is level 12. Anyone still level 11 I need to get? Oh boy. Hey, Rav. Can you just walk up to him and give him a little love tap there? Punching dragons! All right. He's got his next power up. I'm gonna stand a safe distance away because Bernadette is kind of weak and I don't want to actually, you know, get her dead. Actually, if I go for his other barrier... Oh no, his other barrier is gone. Now he's dazed, so he can't move? I think that's how that went. Oh, okay, yeah, he's stunned, so he can't move now. Let's go ahead and use Sagittee. Ooh, and a crit! Well needed. God, this is like... It's like directing a bunch of ants to take down a beetle. I don't know where that analogy came from, but there it is. Oh, crit! Ignite! Not even a chance to attack.
Goddess, the beast is gone, yet Miklon and the lance remain.
We defeated him, somehow. Let's grab the lance and return to the monastery.
Mission complete. 21 turns, and our hero was Lysithea. Lysithea's motivation is maxed out. And Miklon's target area is still there.
That man, his form was changed. It was as though that lance was swallowing him whole. Upon that sight, it makes sense that your students were upset. I wonder if those relics truly hide such power. Yet even still, that power seems familiar. That form as well. As one who wields the sword of the Creator, does that mean you possess that power too?
Professor, you have returned. The goddess is indeed generous with her divine protection. I have already heard Gilbert's report about what happened. See to it that you keep what transpired at the tower to yourself. People would lose faith in the nobles should rumors spread of one using a relic and transforming into a monster. All regions of Fodland would fall into chaos. We must avoid that at all costs. Please ensure the students who accompanied you understand that as well. Have I made myself clear?
Yes, of course.
His transformation into a black beast was nothing short of divine punishment from the goddess. Punishment for someone arrogant and foolish enough to use a hero's relic even though they were unworthy and unqualified.
Will I share the same fate?
If someone without a crest were to wield the relic you possess, they would likely meet the same fate as Miklon. You, however, have been chosen. You are worthy of wielding the sword of the Creator, so there is no need to worry. The Church will formally return the lance to House Gautier, if you would. You have my gratitude. I can see that I was right to trust you with this. Please report back. I will tell you of your new mission for the coming moon at that time.
Nice work, Teach. It's thanks to you that we successfully completed our mission. As for Miklon, I wonder if he really believed he could wield a relic.
Hard to say.
I bet he just wanted to get his hands on it, even though he knew he couldn't use it. Though I'm sure he wasn't counting on turning into a monster like that. I wonder if that monster represents another aspect of the hero's relics. What a strange and terrifying power.
Seems so.
Stories of misfortune have followed the hero's relics since ancient times.
Tomas, you've caught me by surprise. That's not easy to do, though I suppose I should have expected to see our librarian in his library.
I am sorry to intrude. I simply heard you speaking of the hero's relics. I can tell you more about them if you'd like. The story goes that Nemesis was corrupted by evil because of the sword of the Creator. Other heroes also lost themselves by continuing to use the relics, transforming into black beasts with twisted souls. There used to be a great many records regarding the dark history of the relics.
Used to be?
They have been destroyed across all of Fodland, stripped from their shelves, including those that resided at this very library.
You make it sound like the church is covering up the truth. But now that you mention it, Rhea was very specific about not wanting anyone to find out what happened at Conan Tower. Hey, Tomas, why are you telling us all of this?
It seemed like you were searching for answers about the relics. What is a librarian if not a guide in the search for knowledge? And not only have you been searching, but you have been doing so through the night. I would suggest you stop before the night's notice. And that is enough meddling for today. Please excuse me.
So I've been found out, have I? I suppose I do spend more time at the library than most students. But I won't stop. I can't afford to.
What are you after?
Teach. You don't really expect me to tell you something so personal just like that, do you? Though, I wouldn't mind sharing if you were to tell me some of your secrets in exchange.
I can't let this exchange pass without comment. If you're sharing secrets, perhaps I can share one as well?
Are you sure you could survive that? I'd say you're the least likely to share secrets out of everyone at the Academy.
Coming from you, I'll take that as a compliment. After all, you're easily the student with the most secrets.
I'm afraid you overestimate me. My secrets don't amount to much. But back to Teach.
Don't try to change the subject, Claude. We're talking about secrets. Yours. Who is your father? And why did you appear so suddenly as if from nowhere? Duke Regan's eldest son died in an accident. Having tragically lost other family members as well, he was without an heir. The Alliance would undoubtedly have been shaken if House Regan had lost its position of leadership. But then you showed up. Why did you return to House Regan? What brought you to the monastery?
He doesn't have to answer you.
Oh boy, I'm trapped here. I have no choice but to surrender under your intimidating gazes. My dream, in truth, is a selfless dream, but I require power to make it a reality. When I learned about the power of my crest, I knew I had a chance, so I'm chasing that dream, to the bitter end, if need be. I came to this monastery because I thought I might find someone useful, someone to help me on my path. So, what do you think? If you promise to help me achieve my dream no matter what, I'll promise to tell you anything.
I have my own dream to tend to. I pray that yours does not interfere with mine.
What about you, Teach?
If it's a noble dream.
I see. Well, now isn't the time to discuss this. You are still my Teach, after all.
Professor, you have done well to complete such a difficult task. You have shown exceptional skill in leading your students. I am forever grateful for the safe return of the hero's relic. Just as I expected, you have mastered the sword of the Creator. Now then, I shall tell you about your mission for the coming month.
Archbishop!
Seteth, what troubles you?
Flane is missing. I cannot find her anywhere. Professor, have you seen Flane recently?
I have not.
I have searched everywhere. Where could she be? She may be in danger. Oh no, 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 what am I to do?
Calm yourself, Seteth. Professor, we shall continue our discussion another time.
The hero's relics may not be heroic relics at all. Turning people into horrid black beasts. What will happen if word gets out? And why should we keep it a secret? On top of that, totally called it with Seteth's sister getting kidnapped. But that's beside the point. Next time on Fire Emblem 3 Houses, we continue on to Chapter 6 and figure out what we can do to rescue Flane. See you all then! Later!